Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
Oh my god, I just scared the shit out of myself because I turned around and then I turned back around. Oh my god! I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire!
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
Welcome back! It's SGFL week 2, baby. Yeah, let's turn this music down just a wee bit. There we go. Bring it down to a light simmer. Yeah, John, where are your predictions? Of course I have predictions. Not confident enough. It's not about being confident. It's about pretending that you're confident. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to what we've all been waiting for all week. Notice it's brighter. I got a new lamp. Or I stole one from the living room that no one was using. So, I'm much brighter now. John, you read the wiki on the... Come on. What are you doing? This song kills, yo. I know! This was a last minute change. The set is looking my background you can really see. Much nicer now. So I've got my... You gotta gas it up. That's been there the whole time, but now you can really see it. So. As well as other things. So my Rock'em Sock'em Robots, my Texas Rangers foam finger, my Compton hat. It has a bottle opener on it, like sitting on top of it. It's not a part of the hat. It just sits there. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. We're gonna get into some SGFL action here shortly. Of course. Don't worry, we will. There's plenty of time for that. You like my mic? It's just an old blue snowball. It's an 8. I think this is an 8 or 9-year-old mic now. I think I got it in 2012. Woo! There we go. Yes. But yeah, the excitement tonight is real. As Cheb was good to point out earlier, we have some very, very good games lined up for tonight. And I have taken we took the liberty of setting the order to build for entertainment value in what we perceive to probably be the best way. So we'll run through the order here in a second, and then we'll consult the standings, go over some stats, and then we'll get into game time. But yeah, the blue snowball is a classic. I bought it whenever it was like, it was the mic. I bought it for $70. Now it's the second to the Blue Yeti, but personally I kind of still prefer it. And mine is shiny and old. Shiny and old. It glistens. Look at that. You can even see your reflection off of it, which now that I've noticed, I hate. So I'm gonna stop looking at it. But anyway, let's run through the order for tonight. Give that just a little less. Let's run through the game order for tonight. First up, we are going to have... a whoops! That was an accident. Wow, way to go, idiot. I completely changed songs. No, go back. I wanted that song. That was good. That was a really good... How you play football? Dorian, stay tuned. And, you will not learn. I think we were on here. Yes, I'll take more of that, please. Okay, I should be able to... Yes. Okay, good. Okay. Mobby. Also, hey, Dorian, what's up? You made it. Thanks for, Go shovel snow. We're gonna, it's gonna be, a few minutes before we actually get to game time. There's a little bit of build-up. Typically. So, but... We'll get started on the pre-game festivities here in just a second. But yes, Dorian, you have to... Here, Dorian, actually. Here. Dorian, I'm going to unmod you so you can gamble with us. And Cheb, I'll unmod you after the gambling starts so that you can set them up. Unmod. There. All right, great. Dorian, you're a VIP instead. Okay, so tonight's games will consist of, and in the following order, the Dallas Cowboys versus the Denver Broncos over in the Cotton Bowl, just over a little ways east of me right here. Very exciting. It's the Dallas Cowboys home opener, and while they lost their first game against the Philadelphia Eagles, they held them very close, and they actually were leading or tied the entire game until the last 3 minutes and some change. So, overall, a really good start for them. Hell of a lot better than the Broncos, so we're predicting good things ahead for Dallas tonight, but we'll get to score predictions here in a minute. Upcoming after that will be the Green Bay Packers in their opener at Lambeau Field against the vaunted Philadelphia Eagles, who are expected to roll the Packers, and, well, you know, I mean, probably. I know the Eagles were a little flat-footed in their opening, but the Packers are bad. They're real bad. Let me pardon me. There was a redemption for some hydrate earlier. And now is the perfect time, as I am very thirsty. Thank you, Excedra. And John, I saw your hole in the bucket redemption, and we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay? You just don't let me forget. We'll get to it. Okay, so up after the Packers and Eagles, we will have the Buffalo Bills, who are looking very strong against Patriots team that, you know, you have high hopes for, and they seem to believe in themselves, but is it all hype, or do they really have something there? Can Butch Songen put it together, or is he going to be another a turnover artist a second week in a row? We'll see. He's going up against 2 MVP candidates in one offense in the Buffalo Bills. With Ray Carlton and Johnny Green. So, you know, watch out. And don't sleep on Chamberlain. He had 5 catches for 148 yards. And I think a touchdown in there, too. And then up after them to finish off the night, the only game consisting of both teams, the only game consisting of teams that both won their opening game. The Dallas Texans hosting the LA Chargers. Now, if you're me, you're picking the Chargers to come away in a close one here, but you know, I mostly put that on just Cotton Davidson can't throw the damn football. I just don't think he can. He was abysmal, and we'll get to that here in just a little bit. But that's what we have lined up ahead of us. Let's switch angles over here. And let me hang on. Where's it at? Okay. There you go. Okay. So here is the standings for this week. Of course, they were on the screen earlier. That's not what's important. Let's what I think I'm gonna do for the statistics that we're about to jump into. Is we're gonna kind of break down each. We're gonna look at statistics kind of game by game because there's quite a bit to look at. Cheb took it upon himself to put in multiple hours of work, and we got this. And this is just one page. This is just the quarterbacks, but he decided to track all the stats for every team, from all their quarterbacks, all their rushers and receivers, defenders, kickers, punters, and he even has a tab for key plays, which we will reference momentarily. Let's just take a look at this. Yeah, thank you very much, Cheb. Holy cow! Like, look at this. Look at it. It's incredible. It's it's color coordinated, for crying out loud. I mean, like, I don't deserve this. Certainly not. But Cheb did it anyway. And it's incredible. Look, you can see, there he is. He's looking at it too. It's awesome. It's incredible. So let's go ahead and just talk about the Cowboys and the Broncos to start, and we'll kind of just talk about each team as we go game by game, rather than talk about everything all at once, because I don't think there's really a need to talk about league leaders or anything like that after week 1, because obviously whoever played the best in week 1 is going to be the league leader right now. Let's wait a week or two before we start talking about league leaders and any specific stats. Let's just talk about specific matchups right now. So, first matchup I really want to talk about is the QB matchup, of course. And that's going to be Frank Tripica and Eddie LeBaron. So, if you look at Tripica, he actually ended up with quite a bit better of a completion percentage, although that's a bit of a red herring because, as you can see, they had the same number of attempts with 8. Frank just had 1 more completion, and if you look at actual production over here, Frank had 90 yards while Eddie had 122. They had the same number of touchdowns, although Eddie was a little more productive. No interceptions or anything like that, so they both played well. I would say I preferred Eddie's play, even though there was 1 less completion. There was more production, so you can't argue with that. That's just, I mean, overall a better performance. And really, Dallas, you have to hope, if they really want to win games, they're going to put the ball in Eddie LeBaron's hands more often. And journalistic outlets have pointed this out. It's, it's not just me. It's not just Cheb. Other people think so. You got to let him throw the ball. You really do. Because and the thing is, they're a stubborn run-first team, but running isn't where their strengths are, given what talent they have. So, what will they do today? Probably beat the Broncos, but I think because they're going to be stubborn and be a run-first team, I think it's going to end up being close. If they actually leaned into their talent, they could probably blow the doors off Denver. Let's move on. Let's look at big play potential with some of their rushers and receivers. So let's scroll down just a little bit. Guys like Greer, okay, this is going to be just real quick. Let's talk about the Broncos rushers and receivers, because there's not much to talk about with them. Despite Frank Tripica looking good by just not fucking up, they didn't do anything really all that great. They didn't come close to winning the game. They had 1 good drive at the beginning, went up 7-0, and then had 35 unanswered points dropped on their head, and that was it. Denver was abysmal the whole time. It was garbage, terrible. They need to totally look at it again. A great example of their worst producer is Mr. Roll here, as you will see, and you will not see Mr. Roll today because Al Carmichael was put ahead of him as the starter. It came out yesterday. And I can't blame him. I took a look at Al Carmichael's sheet, and he doesn't look worse. Certainly not. Doesn't look worse. And there's another guy I looked at too that we'll talk about here in just a second. But Roll had, he averaged every time he touched the ball, he was most likely to lose a yard and some change. Like all he did all day was lose yardage, and then he had 1 catch for 5 yards. And that's what got him up to, totaling -1. Abysmal. And then nobody else did much better, other than Greer had that 1 opening drive where he had a couple of catches, and then they never found him again. They tried to once or twice more, and they couldn't. And that was about it. Now, on the other hand, for the Dallas Cowboys, you have guys like Doran, who had just the 1 catch. Take a look at that long rush for Roll. What is his long? 2? Oh yeah, he's got a 2-yard long. Brilliant stuff. What was his number of attempts? 5. My goodness. Teammate Mingo had 7 rushes for 27. He had, he averaged 3.8. It's not great. But honestly, if you average 3.8 yards, you're picking up a first down more often than not. So, in fact, you're picking up a first down every 3 times you touch the ball, which is what you need to do if you want to move the ball down the field. So Mingo was fine, actually, Anybody else really not much to talk about. Really abysmal, especially Roll. I want to talk about my real biggest guy to watch today for Dallas, and what I'm really excited to see on their offense is Doran. He had that one catch on their first scoring drive that put them up 7-0, where he caught the ball and he just broke ass down the field 75 yards, and that was all he did all day. You know, they tried to find him, I think, once or twice more, maybe, but just couldn't really do it. And then, you know, Dugan looked good on his 2 catches. He had 33 yards, but, you know, and then, you know, in their rushing game, Kowalczyk, of course, was the story, and not in a good way. Coming up a yard short, and leaving them having to settle for a field goal that put them up 13-7 instead of 17-7. Which definitely would have won them the game. You have to think, and instead they ended up losing by 1. And that stop is the story. And I think we actually have do we have a yeah, we have a clip. We have a clip. How fast does this load? Oh, not bad. Here, let's Oh, come on, load. Yeah, here. It's really fast. It's really fast. You gotta watch.
In. Up the middle again, Kowalski. Ow, what a tackle. I think that was Bednarik.
It cuts off the end a little bit.
Up the middle again, Kowalski. Ow, what a tackle. I think that was Bednarik.
But yeah. So Kowalczyk, I of course mispronounced his name for most of the night. But I won't have to worry about that tonight because he's gone. And in his stead, Don McElhaney will be getting the start instead. And I took a look at his sheet as well, and he certainly, to me, frankly, I think looks better than Kowalczyk does. And going up against a team like Denver versus a team like the Eagles, he's probably going to fare a lot better. To Kowalczyk's credit, he was going up against, like, the top linebacker in the league, who was quick to take anybody's head off last Tuesday. So, it's unfortunate, and it ends with him losing his job for the week and, you know, maybe probably for the foreseeable future. But, sports are fluid, baby. That's how it goes. Dupree, meh. Not much. 6 rushes, 20 yards, 3 1/3 per touch. Whatever. Not really much to talk about. On defense, the Broncos had Pyatt with 4.5 tackles, McNamara with 3.5 tackles, Mangum had the 1 sack. Other than that, not much for them. Obviously, as you could probably guess, they lost 35-7, so of course not. Just want to point out on that 1 tackle we looked at was Bednarik's only tackle that wasn't a sack or a tackle for... Excuse me. Very good point. Yes, that is... That game-saving, or touchdown-saving tackle that really helped keep them in the game was his only tackle that wasn't behind the line of scrimmage. So, that's a reasonable point to point out. I would like to point out Mr. Frankhauser, who actually tied Bednarik for tackles and had more fumble recoveries, but no tackles for loss or sacks. Just same amount of tackles. Honestly, he was great. If you'll go back and watch the end of that Cowboys-Eagles game where the Eagles fumble and the Cowboys get it and take it back to the damn 30-35 yard line, almost, made Philly sweat for a second. It was Frankhauser that was one of his fumble recoveries. That was one of them. And he nearly ran that thing the whole way back, breaking tackles and throwing guys off like they're ripped t-shirts. It was incredible. Really great stuff. And then, you know, you have Tubbs, who had a sack, and Patera, who had a sack, but not much in the tackle department. And then Lewis with the forced fumble and 3 tackles. Bishop with 4 tackles. I would say the Cowboys' defense doesn't look terrible. They played really, really goddamn well against a team that is expected to be very good and still expected to be very good, despite. So, I think you have to figure they're gonna win today, and that's why I have the Cowboys winning today. What did I say? 21-20. That's right. That's right. I almost forgot. I almost forgot my own prediction, but I have them winning 21-20. Yeah, 21-20. Oh yes. So, I think it's gonna be close because they. Uh-oh. Oh, I erased Tubbs' name on the thing because I was clicked on it for some fucking reason. Whoops. Right? Was that it? Yeah, my bad. God damn it. I hate not being able to just not click on anything on the Google Sheet. I just want to not click on anything. I do have them losing the spread. I do have them losing the spread. They are favored -5.5. Do we wanna go ahead and run our predictions now? I think we're probably getting ready to go ahead and get down to the field. I think yeah, I'm receiving word. The players are ready to go ahead and get the coin toss going. If we want to go ahead and fire up the prediction machine, we can get started up. It's Cowboys -5.5. Broncos +5.5. So Cowboys need to win by 6 or more. Broncos can lose by 5 or less. Don't. Are you ready for some gambling, John? I am ready too. I'm very excited. There it is. All right, let me unmod Cheb. There we go. Okay, let's take a look. What do we have? What do we have? What's it looking like? What's it looking like? We've got 110 on the Cowboys. Everybody's going Cowboys? Really? Really? Okay. With my 28-21 prediction, I gotta bet on the Cowboys. Right, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, to be honest, yeah, I think it's reasonable for everyone to bet Cowboys. I like I said, I agree. I think I think they will win. I think they could blow the doors off of them. I just think that they won't approach it with the game plan they should in order to do that. I think they will be just outright better than them enough to win, but I think it'll be a lot closer. So it's 3 hundo on the boys, none on the Broncos. Wow. Let's wait just a few more minutes, see if anybody wants to hop in here and throw any more stoop bucks around. Oh, let me unmod Axion for whenever he gets here. It's Axie_on. Yes. IRL, the Broncos at least won some games in 1960. Broncos went 0-11-1. That's, I mean, that's true, but I can't unback my... No, you've made your bed, now you sleep in it. Now we find out whose bed is the sleepiest. Oh yes, baby. Oh yes. Yeah, I'm excited. I think Cowboys definitely are gonna get the dub. I don't know. I have this weird feeling it's gonna end up being close. And that's why I made my prediction the way I did. And I'm sticking to it. How much time is left on this betting process? We got 2 minutes! 2 minutes of playtime! Where's Axion? Does anybody want to see if Axion can get in here real quick and jump on some bets? Is Dorian still shoveling snow? Or what? Probably. Alright, we've got a little over a minute to go on the betting round. I'll go ahead and get the team set up and ready to go down on the field. Let's go ahead and kill the music. It's very good. Very good. But pardon. What is this in the fan zone? Oh. Of course. Alright, let's get things rolling. There it is. Hang on. I gotta do my inputs. Ready for remodding? Okay, here, give me 1 second. I gotta do my inputs on my controller got desynced. There we go. Okay. Good. Okay. Alrighty. Are all of our bets in? Is the betting period over? Are we good? Are we ready to go? Betting period is over, and we are heading down to the field in Dallas. Cowboys versus Broncos. Next! Oh boy. Oh, buckaroo, I've been waiting all week. Cowboys win the toss, and they will elect to receive. Let's, get it over here. Oh, I almost forgot. Ooh, a short kickoff from Mingo for the Broncos, and Butler's going to take it across the 50 right away before being tackled at the 47-yard line. LeBaron under center. Will he get the touches he needs? It's a handoff Dupree first, and run for a first down and more. He's out past the 30, into the secondary, past the 20, and tackled down at the 15. What a run to start the game for the Cowboys. And now a handoff up the middle to McElhaney, who gained 6 on his first touch of the season. Split backfield. Handoff goes to McElhaney left side this time. Cuts it back inside. Touchdown! Cowboys! And the new guy gets him some action. Whew. Well, I think it's safe to say he's already off to a better start than Kowalczyk. when it came time to score, he got the thing done. Let's go, new guy. Yeah, they didn't even need to throw. No throws necessary. And a very nice kickoff to start, or for the Cowboys. Very poor return for the Broncos. They'll start from their own 6-yard line. Tripica throwing from his own end zone. He does have options open. Gets it to Carruthers over the middle, and he's out past the 20. Finally caught at the 32? 33? 32-yard line. Handoff, nope, it's play action. He's gonna try to draw him in, and oh, he's caught up and sacked! Gene Cronin! Like a Cronenberg Manster getting the sack. Tripica dropping back on second down. He'll drop it into the flat, and Carmichael's gonna get the... Ooh, he's short! Short! Oh, I thought he had it. I thought he had the first down for sure. That's Al Carmichael, who is starting ahead of Roll this week. Looking for Greer, and just off his fingertips, incomplete. Broncos will punt. Woo! Carmichael already proving his worth. He already got, but like damn near 20 times as much yardage as Roll. Butler breaks a tackle and manages to get it up to the 11 on this punt return. LeBaron in the shotgun, 1:24 on the clock. Lots of options open downfield. He'll hit Dupree in stride. Dupree at the 40-45. Brought down at the 46-yard line. Cowboys looking fluid today, baby. 1st and 10 from the 46. Dupree hitting the backfield. A nice nice jump on the ball by the linebacker there. LeBaron drops back to pass this time. He's going to hit Clark over the middle. Clark gets a first down and more. To the 39. 29 seconds to go in the first quarter. Handoff up the middle to McElhaney again. And that's another 5 yards for the boys. LeBaron gonna hand off McElhaney left side again. They like working that left side, and he likes to run it up to that cornerback and then cut it inside. Now that time the cornerback made a nice adjustment and was able to keep him kind of in front of him, not let him get too much. LeBaron is under pressure here. Intercepted! It's Pyatt up all the way to the 48 before being brought down. Oh, man. Really, that's a bad decision by LeBaron there. He's under heavy pressure on the pursuit by the linebacker, and he just tries to dump it away. And he ends up throwing an interception. 2nd and 8 coming up now from the 50-yard line, and the rush is on its way. They'll back him up to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. Here comes the rush again, and Tripica's going down. Jack Patera. 4th and 19 coming up. Broncos will punt. Lots of action so far in this first quarter. I tell you what. Oh, second quarter. Or lots of action in this first half, I should say. Butler going to return, and he'll get out past the 30 with some nice blocking. Makes a move at the 38 and another at the 41. Nice return. Gets him to the 46. Let's see what the Cowboys can do here. LeBaron dropping back. He's got nice blocking up front. Clark wide open over the middle. Gets it past the 40 to the 36. First down. Absolutely right, Sheb. Absolutely right. LeBaron will hand it off left to McElhaney, who's got a nice lane, making 2 men miss, and another, and another, and another! Don McElhaney! Woo-wee! Woo-wee! You talk about bringing some excitement to the running game. That is exactly what the boys needed last week. That is exactly what they needed. My goodness. Whew. Not a bad run back here, and the Broncos will have some decent starting field position for this drive. 2:02 to go. They could get some points on the board, make it a ball game. First pass is incomplete. Let me get a drink of something. Tripica with options, tries to step up and will be sacked again. A familiar sight for him. 3rd and 14 coming up for the Broncos, and they need something here to kind of get them going, because the Cowboys have all the momentum right now, and they'll try to run a reversal to Taylor, who's got a wide open lane on the left side. Can he make men miss? Not enough! And they will punt. Oh man, you almost wish they would just go for it, just to try something. The Broncos just don't seem to have that fighting will. And this punt will go for a touchback, and Cowboys just might sling that fucker down the field. Handoff, and they're on their way. They see that play action coming, and it's Frank Kuchta with the sack. Timeout called with 40 seconds to go by Dallas, 2nd and 18. LeBaron. This time the protection is there, and he's got options open. Going down the left side. Oh! Off the fingertips of Doran. Golly. Trying to replicate last week's hitting in stride for 75. He's got Clark over the middle. He'll try to hit McElhaney and does out of the backfield. McElhaney does appear to get the first down, yes, but that will expire the clock. And we are heading to halftime. And, John, you redeemed hole in the bucket earlier, and we are gonna do that. So, turn some music back on. And allow me to get my hat. Alright, so I don't know if you ever heard the song Hole in the Bucket, but whenever I was a kid in Bible school, it was literally my favorite song to sing at, like, whatever little circle time we would sit at. I don't know. It was fucking whatever. And so now I have made it a channel reward. I give you Hole in the Bucket. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole. Then fix it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Then fix it, dear Henry, dear Henry. Fix it. With what shall I fix it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I fix it, dear Liza? With what? With the straw, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. With the straw, dear Henry, dear Henry. The straw. But the straw is too long, dear Liza, dear Liza. But the straw is long, dear Liza, too long. Then cut it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Then cut it, dear Henry, dear Henry. Cut it. With what shall I cut it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I cut it, dear Liza? With what? With the knife, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. With the knife, dear Henry, dear Henry. The knife. Well, the knife is too dull, dear Liza, dear Liza. Well, the knife is too dull, dear Liza, too dull. Then sharpen it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Then sharpen it, dear Henry, dear Henry. Sharpen it. With what shall I sharpen it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I sharpen it, dear Liza? With what? With the stone, dear. Oh, wait, I fucked up. With the stone, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. With the stone, dear Henry, dear Henry. The stone. Well, the stone is too dry, dear Liza, dear Liza. Well, the stone is too dry, dear Liza, too dry. Then wet it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Then wet it, dear Henry, dear Henry. Wet it. With what shall I wet it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I wet it, dear Liza? With what? With some water, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. With some water, dear Henry, dear Henry. Water. With what shall I fetch it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I fetch it, dear Liza? With what? with the bucket. There, Henry. There, Henry. There, Henry. With the bucket. There, Henry. There, Henry. Bucket. There's a hole in the bucket. There lies a. There lies a. There's a hole in the bucket. There lies a hole. That's it. That's all. I can't believe I made that a fucking thing. Anyway, let's get back to football. Alright, I hope everyone enjoyed that. Let's, I'm gonna make sure to take that off of my channel points options. It's not gonna be available anymore. That was one time only. Oh, man. That was... Whew. That was, oh man, I put that in weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. No, yeah, I'm not gonna remove it. But the price is gonna go way up, because that is long. Sincerely worth 50K? Excellent, okay. That's a bet. Watch this. Yeah. That felt, I mean, I wanted it to be, I felt like 1,000 was good for the test run. And I was just kind of waiting for someone to see what it was, because it's nondescript for a reason. Whew. But it was nice, it was fun. Yeah, I used to, back in like Bible school, I used to love singing that song. I remember it from like memory too. Like I didn't look it up. That's all from memory from whenever I was a kid. Oh man. Hole in the bucket is now worth 50,000 stoop bucks. And it's worth every single one, and I have reviews. And a halftime show to prove it. Alrighty, let's kill the music. Thank you guys so much for witnessing that. I was terrified whenever I saw that you redeemed that. But I mean, I left it up for a reason, and there it is. And now it costs 50,000, so hopefully I don't have to do it again for a while. Let's get back down to the action. What do you guys say? Oh man, we have an actual halftime show now from the game. Cowboys lead 14-0 at halftime, and you've got to figure if you're the Broncos, you're way down and way out, and you can't seem to get much going at all. You gotta get something going in this second half. You get the ball first, and hey, it's a short kick. Decent starting field position. If you can get a touchdown here, you're right back in it. Let's see what Trippica's got under his hat. Handoff goes right to Carmichael, and he is going nowhere. Short dick kick right there. Well, you know, they can't all be long. Trippica with lots of time. He's going to throw long for Taylor in double coverage. No good. Broncos definitely have a chance. It's only 14-0, lots of time left. But they need to get going. Trippica with time, throwing for Carmichael, or was he? Looked like he was throwing for the defensive back, and they will be punting again. The punter getting lots of reps today. Jessup, who I believe is actually also a backup wide receiver. And Butler not going to have to return this one, as it will be a touchback. Yeah, Trippica is not on it tonight. They're giving him the way more snaps, and he is, whoa, fumble! Fumble! Broncos have it, and they may score! Goose Gonsolin! Oh my goodness! Whew! And that is the kind of momentum change you need if you are Denver. Oh my goodness. Did the stream fuck up? Oh, just for a second there, didn't it? Oh man. Oh, geez. Handoff Dupree. Going nowhere. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2:31 on the clock. 14-7 now. And Cowboys put a back on their heels a little bit. And they'll try a run to the right side with Dupree again. This time gaining a first down. I thought he looked a little short, if you ask me. But I guess he's got it. LeBaron, handoff up the middle to McElhaney. Make a miss! And he's out past the 40-45 to the 50. And shaking him off. Finally brought down at the 49 into Denver territory. And McElhaney definitely paying off in a big way. Handoff goes up the middle to McElhaney again, this time for only 3. 2nd down 7 coming up. And LeBaron rolling out left, and he's got McElhaney going to dump it off. He's got the first down and more, 30 inside to the 27. Landry still not giving LeBaron reps even after a fumble TD. Ooh, big sack. Don King was not fooled by that play action. He went straight for LeBaron like he was just zeroed in. Tractor beam style. Oh, LeBaron dodging tacklers. Can he get a pass off? He's going to take off, scrambling. Pick makes a nice gain. 3rd and 6 coming up. From the 23-yard line in the shotgun. Got good protection. Going to throw for Clark. Fitting it in there. Threading the needle. No, it's Fred Dugan. Pardon me. Not Clark at all. And a first down for the Cowboys. Whoa, Dupree dodging one in the backfield and meeting another at the line of scrimmage. And maybe one more play before the end of the 3rd quarter. LeBaron's going to drop back. He's got options open on the left and in the middle. What's he going to do? He needs to throw it, and he won't. Chuck Gavin will sack him. 3rd and 22 to start the 4th quarter, all the way back at the 23-yard line again. He's got Clark over the middle, and he'll throw there. Gets it back to around the line of scrimmage, and they will kick a field goal. That was definitely looking a little choked, and Bielski will kick it right down the middle. 17-7. Cowboys now leading by 2 scores, although not the strong 2 scores that they wanted, and another short kick by Bielski on the kickoff sets Denver up with really nice field position. Can they get an offensive score? Greer is open on the curl. He'll throw for Taylor. Taylor's got it, breaking away at the 30 to the 20, 15. He is fast at the 5. Touchdown! Oh my goodness! Wow, what a play by Lionel Taylor! What a play by Lionel Taylor, and we have a ball game in the 4th quarter, boys! Woo! What a play by Lionel Tay! And this is looking like it's going to be a deep kick by Mingo. What kind of return can Butler put on this one from the 2? Making nice moves on the left side. He'll get it all the way to the 20. Made 2 guys miss there on the left side. Nice run back. LeBaron and the boys lead by 3. They need to move the ball a little bit. Throwing, into some tight spaces. Lucky it's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Split backfield, and they will hand it off right side to Dupree. No, he's sacked by Don King again. A flying tackle. My goodness. 3rd and 18 coming up after the sack. And the tide seems to have turned in Denver's favor if they can just get the ball back here. Throwing for Dugan, incomplete. And Dallas will punt. 2:45 on the clock. Denver with a chance to steal the ball game. Carmichael back to return. It's a nice punt from the 26. Tackled immediately. 5-yard return puts them at the 31. 2:14 on the clock. Field goal would tie it and send us to overtime. Touchdown would win it. Risky pass into the flat, into coverage. 2nd down coming up. 2:05 on the clock. Tripica has it. He's going to step up, make a man miss, and be sacked by another Jack Patera with a big defensive play. 3rd and 12 coming up. Tripica dropping back again. He's going to throw for Carruthers. Carruthers gets a first down, and he's brought down at the 43, extending this drive. That's how you do it. Converting on 3rd down when you need to. 1.5 minutes to go. Tripica rolling out right, and he'll be sacked by Gene Babb. 1:20 on the clock. 2nd down and 20 coming up. Handoff, no, it's play action again. Tripica running for his life, and he's sacked by Hussman this time. 3rd and 22 with 1:04. Can they convert on an even longer 3rd down this time? Tripica with it in the shotgun. Coverage is looking good. He's going to dump it underneath to Taylor. Taylor making men miss underneath. He's in the secondary. No one in front of him at the 30 to the 25. Dragged down from behind at the 23. A huge play. And they'll send the kicker on the field. Mingo is out there to tie it up. Will we see overtime? It's up and away. It's good! We are tied! And it's looking like it's going to be a deep kick all the way to the back of the end zone. We're not even going to see the offense come back out during regulation, and there's no way he's running this back. He's stopped at the 16. All they needed to do was just not fumble. This coin toss may be the ball game. Broncos win the toss, and they will receive. We have our first ever SGFL overtime. Who better to be in it than my Dallas Cowboys? I would prefer they were the ones coming back to do it, but, you know, whatever. Deep kick goes to the 13. Carmichael will take it past the 20 to the 25. And the Broncos will set up. We may see our first tie. Handoff goes to Mingo. This may be his first carry of the game, and he's into the secondary, making men miss all the way to the 49 before being tackled. The Broncos have completely flipped the script in the second half and onward, and another handoff goes to Mingo, and he'll gain 3 here. The Cowboys were completely in control, up 14-0 at half, and the Broncos just brought it all the way back, and now here we are. They have all the momentum. Pass to Taylor. No one's in front of him at the 15 to the 10-5. Touchdown! Broncos! Broncos win it in overtime! Do you believe in miracles? Wow! Wow! John is silent! Oh my goodness! Our first great comeback takes it all the way to overtime. Frank Tripica to Lionel Taylor. I do not believe it. Incredible. Incredible game. Incredible game to lead things off. Not only do the Broncos cover the spread, but they win it in overtime. An incredible game. Oh my goodness. An incredible game. My gosh. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Look at the difference in running attacks. 13 runs, 136 yards by Dallas's running attack, 5 for 35 by Denver. But then, you know, passing was a little closer, but Denver was actually quite out in front, and you know, that interception early really didn't hurt the Cowboys. They just blew it in the second half. The second half was huge. Huge. And then, yes, those last drives with those big 3rd down conversions. That last drive with 2 big 3rd down conversions, actually, to go down and get the field goal to take it to overtime. With very little time on the clock. Incredible game! Never saw that coming from Denver. Do you believe in magic? Oh my goodness! Wow! Denver says, don't count us out just yet! We got a couple tricks up our sleeve, baby. My goodness. My goodness. Incredible stuff. Oh, wow. You know, I want to be very interested to see what the actual total number of attempts were on this one for each quarterback. But yeah, McElhaney, oh my goodness, 7 touches, 87 yards, 2 TDs, and some great runs. That one of those TD runs was amazing. Like, he lit it up in the first half. And then the Broncos just, you know, it starts out small. It starts out small with, okay, they get a score. Okay, well, maybe there's something there. They're not out of it, right? But, you know, it's still not looking great. The momentum's still mostly the other way. And then all of a sudden, you know, it's 17-7. Okay, well, yeah, this is going about the way I figured. There's not a whole lot of time left. It's fourth quarter. But then it's 17-14 so fast. And then they get the ball back again so fast. And it's like, holy cow, hold on. And there you go. Incredible game to start off week 2. Incredible game to start off week 2. Oh my goodness. Holy cow, let's go back to the studio. Gee whiz. Wow. Oh, here, let's actually, here, what was, oh man. Here, where's my... I gotta plug in the scores. I forgot. 23-17. Dallas is 0-2. Wow! Oh, you finished the prediction? Was it not letting you last time? Maybe they adjusted the rules. Maybe it's more lenient now because not letting mods bet is annoying and dumb. That would be good. Just let mod... No, I mean, it's not like channel points are some rare commodity that needs to be, you know, highly coveted and protected because it's so valuable. They're just dumb, fun things that only have as much value as you let them. I still am not allowed to bet while I'm a mod. Well, fuck. Well, baby steps. Okay, let's see. Broncos, Cowboys. It was 23-17. An incredible game. An incredible game. Wow. And if we flick back over... Oh. There we go. We have some adjustments in... Oh my goodness. The standings. Ladies and gentlemen. We have the Broncos now in 5th place. Dallas in last, of course. Yes, thank you, Chab. Here, let me... Wait, yeah, can you actually wait a few minutes? Just cancel it. Or... Not quite. But anyway, this is the standings now. Of course, you know, only 2 teams have actually played 2 games yet, but... Oh, you're back already? Oh, okay, well. Okay, I guess go ahead and... Where is Axion? Where is... Let's see. No, that's it. Just Axiom. Also, did Dorian pop in just for my dumb halftime show and then leave again? Incredible. Oh, no, he's there. Oh, okay. Not to call him out or anything. I thought he came and watched my embarrassing halftime show and then bonked out. I was like, no, hang on. Whoa. No. No. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and run the Ooh, we've got a cool 5 hundo on the Packers plus 7.5. Oh, yes, let me unmod you. I'm sorry. I always forget. One of these days, I'm not going to have to double check that spelling. Ooh, I see that number going up. Number going up on those Packers. Want to see the Pack win one time? Hope this one is it. Oh, I mean... Against the Eagles? Are you kidding me? You kidding me? Absolutely not. Forget about that. Now, will they cover? Maybe. We'll see. Because the Eagles were, you know, playing a little too much with the Cowboys last week. And now the Cowboys just somehow managed to lose to a team that got blown out 35-7. So I have no idea what the hell is going on. They were winning the whole damn game, too. Oh, my goodness. I can't wait to see the Cowboys stats for that game. I cannot wait. All right. Predicted Packers. Okay. Here, I'm going to remod you, Chubb. Oh, nice. I did it without even looking at the spelling. I just did it like... Okay, let's take a look at our next matchup, which is Packers-Eagles, as the prediction already stated. So let's take a look right here at, first of all, we're just going to run through some numbers. Bart Starr, very unimpressive in week 1. 5 of 13, 38%, you know, 100 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. Very below average. Very below average. Not anything all that special. Norm Van Brocklin, on the other hand, you know, 46%, kind of 7 of 15. Not great, not terrible. 205, 1 TD, no interceptions. Didn't turn the ball over at all, really. His longest was a 64-yarder. I think that was to McDonald. Yes. And so you got to give the Eagles... if the Eagles do not win by 2 scores in this game, I don't know how real they really are. Because they have a pretty soft opening schedule. Leading with the Cowboys and then getting the Packers next. Like, who do they play next week? Okay, they play the Chargers at LA. Okay, well, that's interesting. They do have back-to-back road games. Seinfeld halftime? Oh my, what in the world? I'll think of something. Yes, okay. Sure. Oh yeah, that's a good point. There are those 2 good rushes from Van Brocklin. And he does have a 115 passer rating. I mean, nothing against that. But I mean, Trippica had the best passer rating, and he wasn't anything special last week. This week, Trippica was... We need to talk. We need to compile the stats together, and then we need to talk about Frank Trippica, because he was shit in the bed in the first half, and then he pulled off some kind of magic up his sleeve out of his butthole type of nonsense. Had me screaming halfway between here and heaven. Incredible. But anyway, moving on. Let's take a look at our Eagles receivers. Of course, you have Barnes, most known for dropping that one ball. He does have that one touchdown, though. 2 catches, 21 yards, 8 rushes, 39 yards, another touchdown. So, you know, he's mostly productive, averages 4.8 yards per game. Have to go to bed after this game, so I thought I'd make it worth my while. Fair enough. I think Trippica got carried by his receivers making huge after-catch plays. Well, yeah, for sure, but I mean, he's got to get it there in the first place. But we'll have to go over the tape to be sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know. There were some plays where, like, he was running for his goddamn life. I'm pretty sure there was one play where he was running for his life, fucking flung the ball to Lionel Taylor, and Lionel Taylor just broke ass down the field, and all of a sudden the Broncos were coming back. It was insane. That was, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to review that one for sure. McDonald had a big game. Only two catches, 105 goddamn yards. That's the big thing. No TDs though. For the Packers, I don't know. Dowler had 2 catches, 30 yards. Taylor had 2 catches, 50 yards. Taylor kicked a damn 60-yard field goal. That was cool. Casually at that. Jim Taylor was all right. Paul Hornung was really great in the running game. They need to tell you what, if the Packers want to win, they got to lean on that running game with Paul Hornung and Jim Taylor. They got to lean on their running game and maybe see if they can't pass it to Max McGee a little bit more often. Max McGee's there, right? He's somewhere in there. Who kicked the 60-yarder? Paul Hornung. Yeah, Hornung kicked the 60-yarder. Yeah. What did I say? Did I say Taylor or something? My bad. And, oh, okay. Okay, my bad. No, I meant, what in the world is this? There. Ugh. I keep accidentally editing these because I'm, like, pressing buttons on other screens and shit. But it's fine. Okay. I'm not fucking up any of the numbers, so that's good. So for the Eagles, of course, they have top MVP candidate Chuck Bednarik, who lives in the opposing team's backfield. So that's, you know, that's where we're at with that. Oh, here, let's... So you know they gotta be aware of that, and then you got other guys backing them up like Campbell who has some tackles for loss, Freeman 2.5, Johnson 2.5, guys like that are gonna back you up, forcing fumbles, doing stuff like that. And then you've got Nitschke who had a fumble recovery, Forrester who had a forced fumble for the Packers, 3.5 tackles, 3 tackles, 3 tackles. You know, couple of sacks, a sack, couple of sacks. So, like, you got some sack artists over on the Packers side of the ball. So, this really could be a battle of good defenses, depending on how things go at Lambeau today. It's definitely looking like that may be the story of it. Really, is whose defense really steps up more, right? And I think that's really kind of where we're at with that. So, yeah, I'm excited to see if Bednarik keeps it up too. If he averages playing like this, oh man, that's, I mean, it would take something else to beat it as far as MVP candidate goes. It's a really great performance. I'm really excited. In fact, let's go ahead and take it down to the field and head to Lambeau Field for the coin toss and the kickoff. I don't know if he can average that. He might, though. He might. What if he gets 6 tackles a goddamn game? You don't know. What if he does? All right, up next, Green Bay Packers, Philadelphia Eagles. Wouldn't be surprised if that's the single biggest D performance of the season from anyone. Yeah, honestly, it very well could be. And the coin toss goes for Green Bay. And they will return. Bobby Walston to kick off for Philly. And he's going to kick it short. A lot of short kicks today. I'm not sure if that's a new popular game plan going around or what. But the Packers will start on their own 48-yard line. And Starr will do some play action. He's under pressure, throwing out of bounds to start things off. Offset I formation, 2nd down and 10. Handoff up the middle goes to Taylor. He's met with quick resistance at the 50-yard line. Man in motion, handoff, no, it's a play action. He's got McGee open on the left side. He'll dump it underneath to Taylor, who can't make the grab, and the punting unit will head onto the field. And the Packers are who we thought they were. If their offense moves like that, it's going to be a long day for them. Maybe it's cold, maybe it's cold, maybe they just need to warm up. Maybe they just need to warm up, maybe his hands are cold. It's Lambeau Field in January, man, and the rush is on its way. The Dutchman gets it off to a man who was literally laying down. Not his best decision. And Norm Van Brocklin was quick to let the media know that he was planning on throwing for 250 to 300 yards today. But on this play, he hands it off left side, and they get the first down that way. Loading up the left side, Van Brocklin gonna step up into it, and he'll take off for a scramble. Looks like 8. They'll call it 9. Up to the 40-yard line. Hand off to the fullback, it's Peaks, and he's got the first down and more to the 48. First down, Philly. 2:47 on the clock. Shotgun again. Good blocking up front. He's going to unload for Retzlaff. Overthrown. In the shotgun once again, Van Brocklin trying to zero in. He's going to step up again. Throwing for Retzlaff once again. No good. Very nice coverage there. Very nice coverage. Van Brocklin dropping back once again. Retzlaff is wide open this time. He's going to throw underneath for Barnes. It's almost intercepted. And they will punt. Not what you're hoping for if you're on the Phillies side of things, certainly. Touchback it goes. Bart Starr in the shotgun. Man in motion on the left side. He's got options open downfield. Going to throw for Taylor. Intercepted! Intercepted at the 30-yard line, and he'll take it to the 26. Eagles have the ball once again. Just snatched it right out of the air. Van Brocklin looking. Van Brocklin looking, still unloading for Peaks. And it's intercepted right back! It's intercepted by Wood. And the Packers will take over at the 12-yard line. A very poor decision by Van Brocklin there. And now Starr looking for a man from the 1-yard line. He'll throw for McGee underneath, who was very covered up. He had, I believe, Taylor on the left side. I'm not sure why he didn't opt to go that way. And the rush is on its way, and he'll be sacked inside the 5. Who else but Chuck Bednarik? He said, I haven't gotten one all day. I need to get one now. And now they're in danger of having a safety. Toss left side. He'll get out of the end zone. Past the 5, past the 10, past the 15, past the 20. Can he break this tackle and get a first down? No! They make the tackle and save the first down. Oh my goodness. What a run by Jim Taylor, but not quite enough, and the punt will ensue. McGee punts it away. Not bad at all. Punt to the 20. Coverage is there at the 27. And the Eagles will take over once again, and we are scoreless here in the second quarter. Handoff up the middle to Peaks, a nice gain of 6 on that one. Handoff up the middle to Peaks again, and that's a first down to the 41. I tell you what, you just keep doing that, you'll move all the way down the field. They're going to load up that left side once again. Retzlaff all by himself on the right. Can Van Brocklin find him? He's going to throw left for McDonald. Incomplete. A nice diving effort by the DB. As predicted, a defensive game so far. Very, very good to point out, Cheb. Very good. Handoff to Peaks, and he will take it for a couple. Not much, though. Van Brocklin dropping back on 3rd down. He's got options open on the left and right. He opts for the middle and gets the completion and a first down to the Packers' 42. 3:06 to go in the second quarter, keeping the drive alive. Retzlaff is all by himself on the right side all the time. And he just won't throw it to him. The times he's thrown it to him, he can't connect, but he's open all the time. Van Brocklin looking once again, throwing for McDonald all by himself, got it at the 5, fumbled at the 1, recovered by the Pack! Oh my goodness! What a turnover! What a touchdown-saving turnover! They literally snatch him at the 1-yard line! And now Taylor breaking tackles at the 4. And actually, he dodged a tackle in the end zone there as well. And now Starr looking to throw from the end zone. He'll step up to the line of scrimmage and be sacked by Bednarik. 3rd and 7 coming up. 1:48 to go in the second quarter. They'll call a timeout. Van Brocklin is pissed. You can see it on the sideline. The rush is on its way. He gets the pass off. Dowler has it. First down. What a catch in traffic. Minute 30 to go. They'll call another timeout, and the Packers actually have enough time to maybe get down the field here. If they can put something together. Starr rolling out left, throwing long for McGee all by himself, off his fingertips. No good. Oh, it just makes you sick when you see it. Handoff goes left side, peaks. Not much there. Maybe 3? No, just 2. Another timeout called. That'll be their last one with just under a minute to go. Nobody around him. Yeah, exactly, Chet. Nobody around McGee on that previous pass attempt. Throwing in the middle for Dowler. Dowler leaping up to make a catch at the 35. Getting it all the way to the 44. How much time is on the clock? 34 seconds, and they will call a play. The clock stops. Man in motion to the right. Handoff, no. It's play action rolling left. He's got McGee open again. He's going to take off. Just shy of the first down, and they will call a play with 11 seconds to go. It's play action once again, only this time McGee is covered up, and the pass is blocked, and we will head to... Do you like jazz? It's the halftime show! It's the halftime show for Green Bay and the Eagles! Oh my goodness! Can you believe that fumble on the 1-yard line? I certainly don't. I've never seen anything like it. How do you fumble on the 1-yard line? Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. The Packers and the Eagles going head to head. I've never seen anything like it. Nothing ever before. Not going to give it to Horning for the field goal attempt there. They're not. No, they're not. I know. A surprise there for certain. For certain. For certain. That's the extent of the Jerry Seinfeld impression for the halftime show. Sorry, John, that's all you get. That's why it's cheap. Also, where did... fuck. Damn it, my second screen is all fucking up and shit. There we go. You'll take it. Good. Good. All right, let's get back to the game. Hang on. Oh, get that off my screen. Okay. Get that on my screen. Okay. So, no, yeah, it's definitely a surprise that they don't let Horning at least take a shot there, but what are you going to do? I mean, it's scoreless. I guess there's no real precedent. I mean, like, you want to score any chance you can, especially whenever points are at a premium, I guess, that you can make that argument. Dean will take it to the 9 to start the second half, and the Eagles will get the ball first in this third quarter. Van Brocklin going to drop back to his own goal line, looking for somewhere to throw. He's going to dump it to Barnes. 4-yard gain. Second down coming up. So far, still scoreless here. First down run to the 20 there. And Eagles were tied up at halftime in their game last week. 7-7 against the Cowboys. And it ended up being quite a nail-biter by the end. Unloading to McDonald, overthrown just barely once again. He really doesn't seem to have very good deep ball accuracy. That's something about Van Brocklin that I've noticed. He talks a big game, but he has very poor deep ball accuracy. There's McDonald, and a man's on the ground. Man on the ground again at the 30, 25, 20. At the 15 to the 10. McDonald is gone! Touchdown, Eagles! What a play! Just when I start talking about the man's deep downfield accuracy, he hits McDonald. McDonald leaves his man on the ground. His defender gets up, tries to tackle him again. He dodges him again, and then he breaks ass down the sideline. And it's 7-0 Philly. A short kick by Walston gives the Packers really great starting field position here, and now they're behind. Starr has lots of options open. He'll take off on a scramble, gets the first down and more to the 30, all the way to the 27, maybe the 26. What a scramble by Bart Starr. Handoff, no. They'll do the play action again. He's got Kramer, no. 2nd down and 10. Do the Packers have an answer? Stepping up and taking off again. He's going to gain about 8 there. 3rd and 2. Handoff up the middle to Taylor. He'll have the 1st down and more to the 12-yard line. Minute 40 to go in the 3rd quarter. Packers driving well here. Can they punch it in? And it looks like Starr is being wrapped up, and he's sacked by Bob Pellegrini. Whoo, Starr sacked for the 3rd time today. From the shotgun, he has a man open on the right. Throwing on the left for Kramer. Incomplete. Just off target. From the shotgun again, 3rd and 14. Throwing for Dowler. Incomplete. Oh, how do you miss him? How do you miss him? Oh, and they'll send the field goal unit on to the field. And let's see if Horning can put it through for 3. Looks good from here. And it is. I cannot fathom not getting a touchdown there. You're driving so well, you get in the red zone, and your offense just falls apart on wide open passing plays. These receivers are wide open. And a nice run back by Dean gives the Eagles nice starting field position for this drive. 19 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Van Brocklin looking to throw. Finally, unloads for Barnes down the field. Intercepted! Intercepted, it's Gremming. Gremming taking it past the 35, past the 40, past the 45. All the way to the 48-yard line. And the Packers will get the ball back to start the 4th quarter. We may have an upset on our hands. Starr in the shotgun. He's got McGee on the left side. Trying to hit Horning on a diving catch, and it's no good. Bart Starr hands it off up the middle to Taylor. Taylor has some nice blocking, and he's tackled after a gain of 6. 3rd and 4 coming up. From this distance, I bet they let Horning kick it, but, I mean, what good does that do you? Throwing for Kramer. Incomplete. They will kick the field goal, as I thought. They'll try to draw within a single point. From far away, it's good! Down the middle this time! How far was that? How far was that? Where did they kick it from? Like the 48? That'd be a 60-something yard field. How long? Van Brocklin sacked by Nitschke! 2nd and 19 coming up. A casual 59-yarder. 1 yard shy. Intercepted! No, not intercepted. Pardon me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I thought it was intercepted. I don't know why. Throwing for Peaks, incomplete. It's 4th down. And the Eagles will punt. Horning does have a rocket leg. Van Brocklin gonna punt. 7-6 ball game. 3 minutes to go from the goal line. That's about as good of a punt as you can make. And the Packers take over from their own 6.5. The rush is on its way. Horning dropped in the backfield. Loss of 5. Yikes. All the way back at their own 2-yard line. Handoff at the middle goes to Taylor. Taylor will get it back to the 5. 3rd and 12 coming up. They need a 1st down here in a big way. Dropping back. Starr from his own end zone. McGee can't make the catch! It's 4th down. And with 2:19, they opt to punt rather than go for it here. And he shanks the punt! He shanked it! McGee shanks the punt! He misses the catch and then shanks the punt! Oh, man! And the Eagles are going to set up at the Packer 34-yard line. They're guaranteed points. Van Brocklin from the shotgun. Lots of time. Throwing long for McDonald. Incomplete. Nice. Nice coverage by the safety back there. Holding on to a 1-point lead. Handoff left goes to Barnes. Not a whole lot. To the 31-yard line they go. 1:17 on the clock. It's third down. Handoff up the middle to Peaks. He's met quickly. Fourth down. Minute to go, and they call for the field goal. The punt was a 63. It's good! Bobby Walston hits the field goal, and his team leads 10-6. And that's a just damn near a maximum kickoff from the middle of the end zone. Moore's going to have to return it. Gets out past the 15, past the 20, to the 26. There's only 20 seconds. You got time for a play, maybe two. And you need a touchdown. Does Starr have a rabbit in his hat? Throwing for Dowler, incomplete. 5 seconds to go. This is the final play. Under pressure and sacked by Bednarik! Game over! Philly wins another tight one, 10-6. Chuck Bednarik once again, probably the player of the game in this one. He was incredible. He had 3 sacks with his final one coming on the final play of the game there to seal it. Bart Starr throws a 13% completions, 35 yards. Good God. But the Packers do cover the spread. You're right. You're right. I didn't think about that. Well, congratulations, you all. Got your money back. There you go. Congratulations, congratulations. Bart Starr ran for more rushing yards than he threw for passing yards. Very defensive game. Very defensive game. And I'm starting to get the feeling that Eagles games are going to be very dependent on their defense playing really well the whole time. And then them occasionally getting big plays on offense to get scores and get points. I cannot believe... I mean, granted, one of the reasons this was so close is because you had a fumble on the 1-yard line. By the Eagles. Like, that was incredible. That was an incredible save that really kept the Packers in the game. But then they couldn't seal the deal. They're down there in the red zone, and then they have to just kick a field goal once again because the Eagles defense steps up when they need to. And that's why they get the dub 10-6. And yes, Bednarik big time keeping up his case for MVP. I think so as well. Big time, big time, big time. Let's hold for a few minutes before we run the next prediction. Pretty please. And we'll switch over to here, and I'll plug in our scores. It was 10-6. Another very tight game. Another very tight game. The Eagles have this funny way of making bad teams look good. I think that's just because their offense is a big play offense. They're inconsistent as hell. Van Brocklin isn't as good as he says he is. He's not. He has big play potential because his receivers do. Guys like Tommy McDonald and other guys like that. You got to break from the spread in the next game too. You mean you're gonna take the Pats? I think you're biased, Cheb. I think you're biased. 10-6. I'm kidding, of course. Eagles get the dub. 10-6. What a game. What a game. Gonna bet, but you have to slumber. Understandable. Well, here, tell you what. Let me switch over here. We're gonna do... Oh. Over here. Let's run over. Can't wait to scream at the VOD later. I mean, sure you are. Yeah, sure you are. Sure you are. I'm a little biased to the Cowboys too, but I mean, it doesn't make a damn difference. They lost again. They lost to the damn Broncos. God damn. My team sucks. No, yeah, for sure. For sure. What was I doing? Oh, let's take a look at our next matchup. Bills Patriots. Yeah, honestly, because that's a game that you have to win. Because that's a team that you, like, really do look better than. And you looked better than the whole game, and then they just fell flat in the second half. Yeah, they come away from a close loss to the Eagles, have a chance of making a season of it, but 0-2 after a heartbreaker to the Broncos. Oh, yeah. You think it's over for them? I don't know. I don't know if it's over for them. I mean, they never really had a shot of anything big anyway, but they're down at the bottom next to the Packers where they were expected to be. So, it is what it is. I don't know if their season's over. But at the end of the night, we'll take a look at what the next week's games look like, and we'll kind of talk about more about that. Let's transition now to this screen, and let's take a look at some of the big play potential guys for the Bills and the Patriots. So for the Bills, you of course have MVP candidate Johnny Green, who was second in number of passes thrown only to today's opponent, Butch Songin. However, he completed as many for a better completion percentage and had over 100 more yards, 1 less touchdown, 2 less interceptions, 1 less fumble. Just an all-around great game by Johnny Green. He was on fire. He was on fire. If he had just completed a couple more throws that were missed opportunities to Carmichael and stuff, it'd have been. He would have ended up with probably a perfect passer rating. He only got sacked 1 time. The offensive line looked great, as you could tell by the rushing performance. So he's definitely someone to watch today. And then, of course, playing opposite of him, Butch Songin. I think a lot of questions surround Butch Songin going into this game. He had moments of greatness on a couple of drives. Oh yes, please go ahead and start the prediction here. I'll unmod you. Unmod. Yes, Bills minus 9.5, and they're more than capable of doing it. They're more than capable of doing it. Absolutely, absolutely. But no, the oh wow, some big bets going down on the Patriots. 666 $2 on the Patriots, 300 on da Bills. I know it's supposed to be da Bears, but it's da Bills. Oh, a match! 666 both ways. My goodness, it's getting downright satanic in here. My God. You do not love the spirit of justice. You love your father, the devil. A little Alex Jones impression for you. Anyway, no, Butch Songin had moments of spurts of greatness. You have 7 Stoop Bucks left. Well, you know, that's why you tune in, John. That's how you get more. Oh, or the who'd you bet? Let me see. Did you take the Bills, John? Yeah. Yeah, see you later, John. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to peep the I don't need to tell you. I'm sure you'll peep the VOD later. Have a good night, bud. Get some good rest. But yes, Butch Songin had spurts of greatness. He had a couple drives in a row where he was hitting Lofton every play, and they went right down the field. And that's how they ended up tying it up 21-21 with the Texans. And their defense ended up blowing it for them. They couldn't get it done. But, I mean, really, the Patriots never should have been in that situation because Butch Songin threw 2 interceptions and fumbled once, and the fumble went right into the end zone for a touchdown. So there were a lot of mistakes as well on his part. If he can buff those out, though, he actually would have had a really nice game. Because other than the turnovers, which, I mean, of course, that's always the saying, other than the turnovers, right? The turnovers are always the ugliest part of the game. But other than the turnovers, they... right, the interceptions weren't even really bad throws. So one was a little iffy, but the other was not. Right. But, I mean, you get rid of those turnovers, and in his game... I mean, one, the Patriots win that game for sure. There's no doubt in my mind. And two, I don't know, he feels a lot better for it. I don't think he's down on himself at all, though. I think he knows what he's capable of. I think he stayed confident even in that game, and that's how they were able to, after those first couple turnovers, come back and tie it up. And then, of course, he threw an interception late that ended up setting up. I think that's what, if I remember right, he threw an interception late that set up the go-ahead drive, or he threw an interception late that prevented them from being able to tie it again. I don't remember exactly what it was, but that was kind of the deal, and very, very unfortunate, you know, for him. Here, let me re-mod you. I mean, yeah, that one was on the receiver for sure. He needed to jump and make a play on the ball, and that was the intention behind the throw, and he didn't, and then it drops right back over the guy's head into the arms of the safety, and there you go, and there you go. So yeah, and I think Butch Songen knows that, and knows that he's, you know, he knows what he's capable of, and he knows that just mistakes were made, and I think I have a lot of faith that he's going to turn it around, and I did pick the Bills to win, but I think like in my personal prediction, I picked it to be a close game. I think the Patriots will cover. Like it's only going to be like a 3 or 4 point game. Let's take a look at the guys that we really want to see. Guys like Ray Carlton. First of all, 3 catches, 125 yards, 1 TD, and then 7 rushes, 81 yards, 3 TDs. He averaged 11.5 yards every time he touched the ball. That's insane. Insane. It is the best average of anybody except Christie of the Patriots, who only ran the ball twice. So, yeah, his yards per attempt are insane. He's getting great production. I'm really excited to see what he does. And his compatriot, no pun intended, in the backfield, Smith actually got more carries, 49 yards, and a touchdown himself. No catches. Not really a big passing target, but production on that side as well. And so their rushing game overall was just a huge part of their team's success. Obviously. And then this guy was my sleeper for this game. He was my sleeper like key all week. Chamberlain, he had a few, like 2 or 3 really bad drops, but even despite the 2 or 3 really bad drops, he had 5 catches, 148 yards. Insane. He went off against the Broncos. Oh yes, Smith averaging over 6 yards per carry. Yes, exactly. So I mean, either one of them touches the ball, and you're either gaining a first down every time or every 2 times. And then with this guy, I mean, the numbers speak for themselves as well. Dubinion only 1 catch, not a big thing. He's mostly I think a blocker in the run game kind of thing. But let's take a look at guys for the Patriots. I think the guy you really got to look at for the Patriots is this guy right here, Lofton, who had 5 catches as well, 130 yards and 2 TDs. All of this took place on back-to-back drives in like the second half. And then other than that, he was completely quiet. But there were 2 drives in a row where he just hit him 5 throws in a row. And it was magic. It was really great. It was the best the Patriots looked all day. And if they can capture some of that, ooh, the Bills need to watch out. So I mean, Bills definitely are the I think reasonable favorite going into this game. I think that makes a lot of sense. I don't think anybody would argue that. But I think you would also be selling the Patriots short to say that they don't have a chance. And I think the point spread does them a bit of a disservice. The point spread makes sense given the events of week 1 for each of these teams, for sure. I stand by it 100%. I posted it. Like, I'm good with it. But what I mean is, I think the Patriots are better than a lose by 10 team. We'll see if they are today. So, that's a big thing. And then last thing really to look at is kind of their defenses. Hergert was a big defender last week. 5 tackles, 4 of them in the backfield. So he was a big defender. Other than that, 2.5, etc. for the Bills. They had a couple of guys getting sacks, at the linebacker position. Nothing huge, but Dubinion did have a huge punt return. Okay, yes. That's true. Yeah. For the Bills, their defense isn't anything too outstanding, but it's not bad. It's not outstanding one way or another. It just looks perfect. It looks good. It looks perfectly good. For the Patriots, they actually had 2 guys with 5 tackles, 3.5, 3, and 1 INT. We had a tackle for a loss, and then a couple more tackles down here in the secondary position. And then something that I don't think is really shown here. They didn't get a lot of deflections necessarily, but there was a lot of really nice coverage by the Patriots last week. They made throwing the ball when Frank Tripica did very difficult. And as we saw this week, I mean, if you don't cover those damn receivers, he will find a way to hit them. So that is definitely something that you gotta look out for. Is their defensive backs most of all. I would actually probably give the Bills defense the edge here. Only now then again, those 2 guys both getting 5 tackles up front, that's really good. I would give the Bills the edge just because of Hergert. I think Hergert is a better one player than anybody on the Patriot squad, but the Patriots might be a better overall defensive squad, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Okay. And then I think that's pretty much it for kind of that opening spiel for the Bills and the Patriots. I think I think we're going to take a short break, and then when we come back, we will head down to the coin toss in Buffalo. So stay with us. All the way back up. Go down. I pressed. Why such a puzzled look? You don't want me to come? No, it's just that you're always so cold. I thought you didn't care what was happening. Cool. I guess that's just how I am. Sorry. What? been doing very well, just missing a lot of scores. LeBaron's going to try to get the first down himself. He can't do it, but they're going to send the field goal unit onto the field for a long one. We've seen a long one made today already. Does this one have what it takes? It does! Down the middle! What a kick by Dick Bielski! What a kick by Dick! And the Cowboys lead 10-7. But I'd like to do a ranged attack so he doesn't even get a chance to hit me. I'm talking about this guy. Because he will fuck... Ah! Oh my god, I just scared the shit out of myself because I turned around and then I turned back around. Oh my god! Be careful with her. Yeah. Handoff. No, it's play action. LeBaron. He's got to throw for Dugan. It's incomplete. It's incomplete. The Eagles are going to win it. The Eagles are going to win it. Barring some miracle, the Eagles will win it. Barring some miracle, the Eagles would win it. Oh, and he's in the open field! He's in the open field! He's crossing them in! Oh my goodness! If he can score a touchdown, he can win it! But he's brought down from behind! The Eagles win! Eagles win! I don't believe what I've just seen! But it's 14-13! Oh my god! Oh my god! Down to the wire doesn't begin to describe! Ladies and gentlemen, that may be game of the week! That may be game of the year! And it was only... What happened? RTFM? Real thick fucking man? I guess that's all I can ascertain. Real thick fucking man. How about whoever stays alive gets to take her out? Alright, you're on. How about we don't objectify the women on the elevator with us and we just try to kill each other? You know, because the other person wants us dead. Does that sound fair? You fucking idiots? What if both of us? Whoa, don't even talk about that. Okay, whatever, it was a gag. Let's start the fuck over.
How could you die? How could you die? How could you die?
He's got a man open on the left sideline. Throws for Lofton again. Inside the 10. Inside the 5. Touchdown! Patriots, it's Lofton. Oscar Lofton again. Good. Yes. How you like that, Cheb? How you like that, Cheb? We somehow survived that!
We haven't been able to get through to anyone since the explosion. What about Alma? What happened to her?
Oh, Jesus!
What was that sound?
Oh my god. Oh! That's a good stinger. I like that. I like that. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. God, he looks like me. Oh my god, it's the anti-Shaggy. I'll speak to him later. I gotta find these chickens right now. No, I don't do any I just post the clips from my Twitch channel. That's literally all the TikTok is for. It's basically advertising. But everybody over there is a child. There's so many children over there. So it's kind of pointless because I don't really appeal to children. You know? Nor do I advertise as being like for children at all. I swear a lot, and I talk about my wiener too much. I'm not for kids. I do not have an OnlyFans yet. Roasted. Uh-oh. Well, say goodnight to Draug. He's dead now. Oh, there is a God, and he smiles upon me when I least expect him. Ah! Hey, what do you think of these grenades, guys?
It's a grenade.
Ah! That was so fucking good! It's a Oh my fucking god. Carnage, dude. That was so sick. Ugh. Fuck. After something that good, it makes you... Alright, folks. We're back. And without further ado, let's get down to the field. It's Buffalo Bills, Boston Patriots up next. And yeah, Cheb, poor Cowboys. Man, I really oof. But what a game. What a game. What a game. Both games so far this week have been really great. Welcome back, everyone, to the SGFL Week 2 action on Tuesday night. Really some great matchups so far. Some impressive ones. Once again, the Eagles, I don't know how much longer I can predict that they will crush the other team and then they score 14 points or less. But still win. Like, that shows how good Philly's defense is. And that's what could make them a champion. Oh, yes. Poor Cowboys for that also. They lose in heartbreaking fashion, always, it would seem. So, we'll see what next week holds. I'm not sure who they play next week. I'll have to check. We'll check at the end. But, yeah, it's definitely, I think, a testament to the Eagles' defense that their offense can fall so flat and make so many, mistakes and bad throws and overthrows and things like that, and they can score so little and still win and feel relatively in control. You know what I mean? Like, their defense is really imposing. I mean, shit. I don't know how many tackles Chuck Bednarik ended up with, but I know he had 3 sacks again. Which is, like, bro, what I say? Talking about average and shit. He averages 3 sacks a game. Other people gonna know his name, okay? So, he still maintaining that he is someone to watch. Certainly. However, in the following game, we have another MVP candidate to watch. 2 MVP candidates to watch on the same offense. This one right over here. That's Ray Carlton and Johnny Green at running back and quarterback, respectively. And I say it's about time we head on over and see what's going on in Buffalo. Do the Patriots have what it takes to put it together this week, shake off last week's abysmal loss, and get the dub on the road, or will they find a way to fall flat once again to an electrifying Bills offense? The answer right now. Buffalo Bills, Boston Patriots, next! And the coin toss goes for the home team. And they will return. I think that's the 3rd time in a row that has gone that way today. And Capoletti will kick off, and we are underway in Buffalo. From all the way in the back of the end zone, Fowler will take it out. And that's some nice coverage by the Patriots cover team. Bills take over from inside their own 5. Green throwing from his own end zone. Intercepted on the first play of the game! And that's what we were talking about. That's the defensive back play we were talking about. And now Sungen dropping back. He's got Christie over the middle. Complete to Dick Christie. Makes a man miss inside the 5. Touchdown, Patriots. Whoa! What a tone setter. Oh my goodness. And the Pats lead 7-zip already. And Jeb is on his feet. Oh my goodness. It took them a minute and a second to rip the ball away and score themselves. My goodness. And now Fowler getting a much better return this time, all the way to the 25. And the Bills in the hole early. Green looking to shake off that interception, his first of the season, looking to go to Dubinion. Whoa! No. Exciting. Next play coming up. Handoff to Carlton. You guessed it. He'll gain 5. Third down coming up. Shotgun formation. The rush is on its way. Green's going to get the pass off. Looking for Carlton. Caught in triple coverage. What a play. What a catch. My God. Handoff up the middle goes to Smith. Only a couple for him there. Second down coming up. They are on the Pats 42. Handoff up the middle to Smith. No, it's the pitch out to Carlton. They love this one. He's got the first and more. All the way to the 20. Making guys miss all the way down the sideline. They love that play to Ray. Green with lots of time. The rush is on its way, and he'll throw it away. Carlton really is too good. He is a force of nature. Handoff up the middle. Nope, it's the pitch out to Carlton, and the rush can't get there in time. They send blitz, and that's exactly the kind of play you want to run if you're reading blitz. Handoff up the middle, and they don't get there. It'll be fourth down. Field goal unit on the field. Atkins' kick is up, and good. And the Bills are on the board, but the Pats hold them to just 3 points. Some nice play from the Patriots here early, and a short kickoff from the Bills will set them up with nice starting field position. Butch Songen in the shotgun once again. Throwing long for Colclough. Nice coverage there. Second down coming up. It's only the first quarter. It's been pretty exciting so far. Pretty back and forth despite a low-scoring affair. Songen with lots of time throwing left side. Stevens. Nice coverage. Incomplete. Looking for a big chunk of change there. Nothing doing. Third down. And he's going to do a quick throw. No good. Incomplete once again, and the Pats will go 3 and out. And it looks like a decent punt here. Dubinion is back, and this should take us to the end of the first quarter. A very nice punt. Ooh, but a very nice return. Very nice return. Gets it all the way from the 1 to the 15. That's about as good of a return as you can hope for in that situation. With the way cover teams work in the SGFL, you gotta just figure. First down pass goes incomplete for the Bills. Second down coming up. Green gonna toss it left to Smith. Makes a man miss in the backfield. Cuts it inside, and he'll gain 4 yards. Third down coming up. What have we got here? Handoff up the middle goes to Smith. He's got the first down this time to the 26. Thought that was going to be an INC. I did too. A little bit. Handoff left side, Carlton. That'll be a gain of 5 once again. And he's pretty automatic when it comes to picking up at least 5 or 6. Play action, Green. Gonna unload for Chamberlain. Overthrown big time. Overthrew his receiver and the DB. 3rd and 5 coming up from the 31. Play action once again. He's got options open over the middle, and it's slapped out of the air. 4th down coming up, and the Bills will have to punt once again. The offense not looking nearly as affluent this week. The Pats defense holding strong. And they get the ball back for their offense, and the offense will head out to start on the 25-yard line, and the rush is on its way. Songen gets a quick pass away, and he's lucky it's just incomplete. A quick throw into double coverage. 9 times out of 10, you figure it's going to be picked off. Good protection up front this time. He'll throw for Miller. Oh, and he drops the open pass. Oh, that'll make you just sick. Songen, this time a handoff, right side, lots of space, good blocking. Miller can't quite get there. 4th and 2, and the punter is on the field. And we are going back and forth with the punts. Oh, man. It was a really exciting start, and it has just been a defensive slugfest ever since. Let's see if the Bills can open things up here. Starting at their own 21, handoff up the middle to Smith. And the sticks will come out to measure a first down. Yeah, the only 2 teams that didn't punt all of week 1 have now punted more than anybody else in week 2. And the toss left side, Smith has a nice lane, and that's another first down. Not sure the chains are really necessary, but give it to him. You know what it is, and a timeout called once again. Bills moving the ball nicely via Smith. They'll drop into the shotgun here. Protection is good. Green's going to step up, make a man miss, and he's off to scramble. 6-yard scramble before he's spear tackled from behind. In the shotgun from the 50. Oh, everybody and their mama is open. Chamberlain diving tackle. Gets up at the 30. Advances it to the 29, and he's brought down. 41 seconds to go. From the 29-yard line. Do the Bills have a score in them? Ooh, a risky pass into the flat is incomplete. Cheb rooting on the Pats defense. Green looking for a man to throw to. Looking for Ryklek. Touchdown! Wow, what a catch! What a catch! Just disregarding the coverage and making the grab. An incredible play to take the lead before the half. How did he catch that? Well, Cheb, he's a professional. That's how. A short kick, and the clock is at 0, and we will see halftime. Parachuters. The wave. Do the wave, Cheb. Cheerleaders. High stepping. More cheerleaders being thrown in the air. And the Bills will kick off to the Pats. Another short kick today. A lot of that going around. Bills lead 10-7. There have not been many kicks inside the 20 today. Handoff to Miller up the middle. Gets it to the 50. Maybe a little bit past. It looks like a gain of 6. Man in the motion to the left. Looks like another handoff through the tackles, and he's got space to the left. First down to the 39 for Christie. Pat's moving the ball well coming out of the locker room. Handoff through the tackles again. He's met with quick resistance. No gain. Songen in the shotgun. He's got options open. Gonna throw for Lofton. No good. Oh, he just couldn't quite reel it in. Seemed the timing was just a little off. He's got options open again. He's gonna step up and throw for Callclough. Callclough to the 20 to the 15. Inside the 15 and brought down to the 13. First down, Patriots. Songen with options open again. Throws for Lofton. Oh, off his fingertips in the end zone. That's his guy week 1. That's his TD target. Can't make the grab here. Coverage looks good down the field. Touchdown! Lofton! Oscar says, my bad, guys. Let me get another shot. I promise I gotcha. And sure enough, he does. Patriots take the lead 14-10. What a catch! What a catch! Yeah. And one of the better kickoffs today, although not great. Fowler takes it from the 20, and he'll get it up to the 34 before being brought down. Green, now trailing 14-10. He'll throw a little bit of a wayward pass, but he hits Dubinion for 8 yards. Green in the shotgun. Looking downfield. Checking left, checking right. Throwing for Chamberlain. Caught! What a catch! What a catch by his go-to guy! And that puts them in the red zone instantly. Handoff left side, Carlton makes a man miss inside the 5 to the goal line. It's first and goal at the 1. Maybe even the half. Call it the 1 inch. Handoff up the middle, Smith. Touchdown, Bills. Wow. Carl Smith. Partner in crime of Ray Carlton. And there are a ton of Carls on this team. 17-14, Bills take the lead. What a game so far. And another squib kick here from the 34 comes Christie, making guys miss until the 45. And the Patriots have had really good field position to start most drives this game. Handoff to Christie again, left side, getting out in front of everybody. He's in the secondary past the 35, all the way down to the 32. What a run. Very nice, very nice. Rush is on its way, and they've got Miller in the backfield, a loss of 6. Minute 08 to go in the third quarter. Man in motion to the left. Handoff goes through the tackles to Christie. And he'll gain 8. It'll be 3rd and 8 to go from the 29. Songen dropping back. Dumping it into the flat for Christie. He's got a lane, making men miss inside the 20. And more at the 10. Inside the 5. Touchdown! What a run by Dick Christie! What a run! Patriots take the lead right back, and this has been just a slobber knocker. Just a series of haymaker throws. Wham! 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 Back and forth between these two teams. And the Bills will start this next drive at the 35-yard line. Oh my goodness! Handoff up the middle goes to Smith, and that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. Let me take a sip of water real quick, if I can just get up 1 moment. Blitz comes, and they go backwards on second down. 3rd and 7 coming up. Toss left side goes to Smith. Makes one man miss. Gets a good block, and he'll get it to the 50. A first down for the Bills. This is the 4th and final quarter, and it's coming down to the wire. Handoff, no. It's play action. Throwing for Chamberlain long. That time, the defense is there, but he's made some really great catches so far. You've got to keep an eye on him. Green dropping back once again. He's got a man open over the middle. He's going to dump it into the flat for Carlton, but it's intercepted! And Green makes the tackle himself, but the Pats are taking over with the lead. Songen looking to throw for Lofton. Intercepted right back on the 1-yard line. Oh my God! And the Bills aren't out of it yet. You got to be worried about the safety here. And they're going to pitch it out to Carlton. He'll get it to the 4. And you are very much in danger of the safety. Handoff up the middle to Smith. Gets it to the 6. You're still trailing too. You cannot waste time here. You need to get a first down. You need to move down the field. The rush is on its way. It's a pitch to Carlton. Can he get the first? He does! And more to the 17, maybe the 18. Timeout called with 2:52 to go. The Bills still fighting. Handoff, no. Play action. Rush on its way. Throwing long for Chamberlain. Incomplete. Split back formation, 2nd and 10 from the 18-yard line. It's the pitch to Carlton once again. He breaks a tackle and he's off to the races. And caught at the 34-yard line. Green in the shotgun. Good protection up front. He's got options open down the field. Dubinion way down the left side. Got it at the 20. All by himself. He'll score. Touchdown, Bills. They take the lead with 1:42 on the clock. Woo. What a play by Johnny Green. What a throw. What a play designed by this Bills offense. He's just, everybody's wide open. He can just take his pick. He says, Dubinion, do what you do, buddy. Get it in. You didn't get much in week 1. Take the game winner in week 2. And the Pats will start what will likely be their final drive from the 11. Do they have a miracle? Handoff. Christie goes nowhere. Minute 09 on the clock. Not a great decision to start out running it. Maybe they're trying to catch him off guard, but the Bills are no such. Rush on its way. Songen gets the pass off. It's incomplete. Nearly intercepted. 3rd down. Running again. Nowhere to go. 4th down coming up. What are these play calls? 4th down coming up. Songen dropping back. He's going to step up. He's going to fire. Lofton has it. 1st down to the 30. Patriots are still alive. Calling a timeout with 32 seconds to go. They've got time for maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 plays, but not if they run the clock out the whole time. Throw the damn ball. Get in field goal range at least. Songen dropping back. The clock is wavering. He's sacked. Sacked by Joe Hergert. 6 seconds on the clock. This is the final play of the game. Do they have a miracle? Songen's gonna step up. He's gonna fire for Lofton. Lofton makes the catch, but he's tackled! Game over! The Bills win it! Oh my goodness! What a game! What a game! Holy shnikes! And I know Cheb's gotta be heartbroken. Cheb, how are you feeling? How do you feel after a loss like this? My goodness. You do cover. The Patriots do cover, so you do win some stoop bucks. That's got to be at least a consolation prize. But man, that was so awful. Oh my goodness. Oh man, what do you think of Songen's performance? Only 1 interception, no fumbles this week. What do you think of that? But only 124 passing yards. All they need to do is run and kick a field goal. I mean, he went for the TD. And it's picked off on the 1-yard line. It cost the game. Oh, man. Chev is not happy with Butch Songen today. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Johnny Green only completed 37% of his passes, and he threw 2 interceptions, but he had 191 yards, and, some great plays that won them the game. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Lots of drops by the Patriots offense. Oscar Lofton, the top receiver again today, this time with only 3 catches and 54 yards, if that tells you anything. The pass D coming out the gate, out the gate, intercepting the ball, and then first offensive play going up 7-0. Man, the Patriots set a tone. Similar to my Cowboys, actually, and then blew it in the second half late. Similar to my Cowboys. Cheb, why are we having such mirrored seasons? What is going on with that? That's very strange, isn't it? Oh, man. Ray Carlson, 9 carries, 74 yards. The Bills ran it 20 times total for 133. Definitely, the production continues to move through their rushing attack. An incredible game. Elbert Dubinion getting some this week. Instead of 1 catch for 10 yards, he had 2 catches for 73 and a touchdown. Much better. What a game. Oh my goodness. I mean, oh wow. 11 first downs to 5 as well. That's another thing. Oh wow. What a game. Buffalo Bills, eat your heart out. 24-21. Let me go pop that score in momentarily. Oh yeah, the crazy TD right, but how did he catch that? The Bills just kept having insane plays that kept them in the game. They really are. Maybe they're just the goddamn chosen ones, man. Maybe they are. They're electric, man. They're like the modern day NFL Chiefs, but they are the modern day SGFL Bills. Oh my goodness. Bills get the win in week 2, and they are 2-0. Patriots drop to 0-2. Back-to-back heartbreaking losses, similar to my Cowboys. Cheb, we have that in common. And the only game we have left, if I can take this one off the screen, is Dallas Texans, LA Chargers. And this one is, it was between this one and Patriots Bills for what was going to be the headliner for this week. But we ultimately decided to go with this one. And I think it makes sense. It's the only game in which both teams won their first game. Every other game, obviously, at least one of the teams had lost. In the case of the Cowboys and the Broncos, both teams had lost. So that's interesting. You gotta see that it's got all kinds of storylines. Are the LA Chargers a real team, or was it a fluky win against a bad Packers team? After the way the Packers looked today against the Eagles, they looked certainly a lot better than they maybe. But here, let me unmod you, Cheb. And then for the Texans, you've got a great rushing tandem in Jack Spikes and Haynes. They together were fantastic, actually. In fact, I think Spikes actually ran for more yards than in week 1 than Carlton did. He actually rushed better than Ray Carlton for the Bills did. So, and yes, this is a pick'em game, which seems fair to me as well. Who are you going with, Cheb? Who's your pick? Who you got? You taking the Chargers? See, I also went with Chargers whenever I made my prediction. I have the Chargers winning 21-17. Yeah. I think the Chargers are probably the safe bet. I feel that way as well. I think they have one of the more robust passing attacks. It just wasn't as it just didn't have the same big numbers that say the Bills had in week 1. But Kemp looked really good. He was really efficient. Here, let's take it over here, and we'll take a look at this, and we'll I fucking accidentally keep editing shit because this is in the separate window. So I deleted this guy's name. So if you can check what that was and add that back, I would appreciate it, because I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it was Warbler or something like that. 7 more yards on 5 more carries. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yes, that is true. He rushed for more yards on quite a few more carries, but I mean, let me see. This is what I want to look at first. I want to look at Spikes and Haynes, who were the only guys to touch the ball for the only 2 guys to touch the ball for the Texans offense were their 2 running backs, and they each had 1 catch for 18 and 6 yards, and we know how well fucking Cotton Davidson did. He needs to step up this week, or he might not have a job next week. But the running back tandem, 12 carries, 88 yards, 3 TDs, 10 carries, 72 yards, a 20-yard long, averaging 7.33 and 7.2. I mean, they're mirrors of each other, and just that rushing attack makes the Texans look very dangerous, even despite their quarterback woes. And if Davidson could, I don't know, just fucking put it together, because obviously he was just abysmal in every category. Every category was just terrible. If he can put that together, he'll do really well. For the Chargers, it could have been a good performance against a poor Pats rush D, and it could have been a bad performance against a good Pats pass D. You're right, but we will just have to kind of see. I don't know, like, performances this bad, that's pretty standout. So I don't know, we'll see. But Kemp, you know, he was pretty middling in terms of number of passes completed, but you know, he had a fair amount of attempts. He got a lot of tries, got a good amount of completions, had 166 yards, 2 TDs, didn't turn the ball over. The only thing for Kemp is you got to be concerned about his offensive line. The LA Chargers offensive line seems a little porous in their pass blocking. He was sacked 6 times. He beat the next highest guy by 2 sacks. So that's something to definitely be worried about. And he did fumble once. Sorry, I forgot about that. He fumbled once. And yeah, I mean, yeah, the Packers D-line is good. They got Willie Davis. They've got Ray Nitschke back there. So like they've got some stuff going on the defensive side of the ball for sure. But I don't know. You gotta pack it up better than that. I think. Cochrick for the Chargers had, you know, the Chargers are the opposite on offense of the Texans. They don't run the ball much. They pass first, and they spread the ball around versus running first and really focusing the ball through a couple of guys. So you had Cochrick with 1 catch, 35 yards. It was a really nice diving catch with a defender on fucking top of him. It looked great. And so he got a TD. You had Lowe coming out of the backfield. He only had 2 rushes for 15 yards, but he also had 2 catches for 26 yards and a TD. You have Womble getting 2 catches for 52 yards. You know, he was getting long strides with this like this 36-yard gain. Anderson with 1 for 40. Ferguson with 1 for 13. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different guys, you know, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, five different guys that the ball is moving through versus, you know, 2 guys for the Texans. And then for the Chargers defense, I don't think you know, grand scheme, I don't think there's anything super duper stand out. I think they were in the right place at the right time on a lot of stuff. Obviously Botchin and Nix looked really good with the 4.5 and 4 tackles, the sack, an interception in there. Then you had Harris forcing a fumble and Loud recovering it. Things like that. That's really great, of course. You know, so the defense definitely did what it needed to do. It held the Packers to 10 points and they got the job done. So I'll be interested to see how they fare against a stronger rushing attack. And because you know the Packers really, like, other than Horning rushing 5 times for 52, they didn't rush outstandingly well. Like, Jim Taylor 9 for 36 was pretty good. Like, and I guess both together, it's like, it doesn't bode for great rushing defense. They definitely played better passing defense. I think the Chargers did, but I think the Texans will definitely test them in a big way. And I think that pretty much sums it up for kind of the build up to this one. So all that's really left to do is head down to the field. But I think there's some food. I have some pizza cooking in the other room, so I need to go check on it. So give me 1 second, and I'll be right back. And then we're going to head down to the 4th and final game of SGFL Week 2. Stay with us. Now. Oh, there is a God, and he smiles upon me when I least expect him. Ah! Hey, what do you think of these grenades, guys? Ah! That was so fucking good! It's a group. Oh my fucking god. Carnage, dude. That was so sick. Ugh. Fuck. After something that good, it makes you want a cigarette. Jesus. Ugh. Anyway, alright, now that I'm done nutting. Booyah, baby! Oh, I'm waiting for this video to load. Whoa. Vroom. Vroom. Oh my god. Execute him! End his fucking life! Kill him! God damn it! Can I, Okay. Great. Well, I killed Paxton Patel. That's great. What do you got for me, laptop? And Draug and Merrill and Harden. My nerve? You're getting on my nerves. Got him. Throwing deep for Cockerick. Touchdown! What a catch! Dave Cockerick! What a grab! The defender's on top of him. He's on top of him the whole way. Diving with him the whole way. And he just makes an incredible grab. Oh, I'm gonna get this materia. Alright, here you go, Chubb. No. No, go back down. No, don't climb all the way back up the fucking ladder, you idiot. Why would you do this? This is why your name is fucking Claude, because you're a goddamn dumbass piece of shit. Oh my god. Why does he have to climb all the way back up? Go down! I pressed... Why such a puzzled look? You don't want me to come? No, it's just that you're always so cold. I thought you didn't care what was happening. Cool. I guess that's just how I am. Sorry. What? Been doing very well, just missing a lot of scores. LeBaron's gonna try to get the first down himself. He can't do it, but they're gonna send the field goal unit onto the field for a long one. We've seen a long one made today already. Does this one have what it takes? It does! Down the middle! What a kick by Dick Bielski! What a kick by Dick! And the Cowboys lead 10-7. But I'd like to do a ranged attack so he doesn't even get a chance to hit me. I'm talking about this guy. Because he will fuck... Ah! Oh my god, I just scared the shit out of myself because I turned around and then I turned back around. Oh my god! Be careful with her. Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome back to the SGFL. Week 2 action now with pizza. Pizza. Okay. Well, we have but one game left. It's the Dallas Texans hosting the LA Chargers. And the teams are all warmed up and ready for the coin toss. So let's head down to the field without further ado. Texans, Chargers. Let's see what happens. That's a perfect 4 for 4 for the home team today, winning the coin toss. Wow. And the Chargers, Agahanian will kick off. Haynes back to return from the 23. Takes it past the 30 to the 35. Stopped at the 37, and the Texans will take over. Here is Cotton Davidson from the shotgun. Under a lot of criticism after last week's performance, unloads on first down, incomplete. Second down coming up. Toss left side, Haynes has a big hole. Makes a couple guys miss on his way to a 9-yard gain. From the shotgun, need just a yard. Davidson gonna get it himself, running past the 50. A nice scramble gets the Texans the first down they needed. Handoff goes to Haynes, and he's caught up in the backfield. Loss of 3. Davidson dropping back on 2nd and 13. He's got options open. Gonna throw for Hudson, who makes a man miss at the 35, and he's off to the races. Gets it all the way down to the 22-yard line. A first down for the Texans, and a nice pass by Cotton. Lots of options open on first down here. Gonna throw long for Boydston. Touchdown, Texans! Max Boydston, and that is Cotton Davidson's first passing touchdown of the year. How do you like that? Texans lead 7-0. And they certainly seem pretty real right now. Cotton Davidson silencing a lot of his critics, myself included, with that opening drive. Lowe with a nice return on that one, and the Chargers will start their first drive from the 42. Kemp dropping back. He's got options open. Cockerick down the middle. Caught! What a catch! He's going to be grappled immediately, taken down at the 31, but what a catch for the first down, and they flip field position immediately. Kemp rolls out after the play action, and he'll throw for Womble. Got it at the 15, makes a man miss at the 10, in for the touchdown! That was quick. Nice pass by Jack Kemp, and a nice little run after the catch by Womble. I womble, you womble, he, she, me, womble. Another short kickoff today. Well, maybe there's a bug going around. And a nice return by Haynes, and the Texans will start at the LA 45. Oh boy. 1:19 on the clock. Play action, and he's got options open on either sideline, and he opts to throw right down the middle. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion. Davidson looking to throw again. Under pressure, lets it go for Burford. Touchdown! Nice throw by Davidson. He sets up, waiting, lets the defender get about 3 inches away from his face, and then just uncorks it. He was just waiting for his man to be right where he wanted him. Davidson looking a lot better this week, which really just speaks volumes for how good the Patriots' pass defense is. Which makes it all that more of a shame that they can't seem to get a dub. But that is neither here nor there. 14-7, Lowe taking it right side for the Chargers, breaking tackles on the sideline. First down LA, and we'll get one more play before the end of the first quarter. Kemp under center, gonna drop back. Gonna throw Anderson, incomplete. Nice coverage there. Still almost managed to fit it in, but not quite able to make the grab. Second quarter begins, 2nd down and 10 from the 25. Kemp gonna step up. Kemp gonna take off on the right side, makes a man miss. Can he get a block? He can! First down to the 43, a nice scramble. Kemp dropping back on first down once again. Under pressure. Gonna throw. Incomplete. A little bit of a risky pass there. Good protection up front. Kemp scanning left, scanning right. Back right. Intercepted! Tried to unload and take it long, and he's intercepted. And pardon me, I didn't quite catch who intercepted the ball. And Davidson under heavy pressure on this play. And he'll be sacked for a loss of 9 back to the 21. Not the start you're looking for if you're the Texans. Throwing, caught by Hudson. Hudson will nearly get all they need for the first down. 3rd and 3 coming up. toss left side goes to Haynes. He got it. First down, Texans. Texans throwing the ball a lot more this week, and it's working for them. Handoff this time is bottled up. The Chargers' run defense is significantly better, but their pass defense is significantly worse. Pass over the middle, incomplete. Good coverage on that play. Really more like a poor decision by Davidson. And play action here. He's got a man open left side. Gonna throw for Boydston again. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up, and the Texans will punt. 14-7, still the score. Dallas leads. He got a good piece of this one. Return will come from the 6. Makes a couple guys miss. Breaks a tackle, and he'll get it out past the 20 to the 24. Not a bad return. Not a bad return at all. Let's see what the Chargers have on this drive. Kemp gonna step up and be sacked. Who else but Smokey Stover? Yeah, very nice effort on that previous return. Kemp looking to throw. Has time. Throwing for Anderson. Makes the catch. Tackled immediately, but he does get the first down. 48 seconds left in the first half. They'll call a timeout. They're still in their own territory at the 38. Kemp dropping back again. Gonna step up and sacked again. Smokey Stover. His second sack on this drive. From the split back. Kemp. He'll uncork it for Cockerick. Down the middle. All by himself at the 20. To the 15. And dragged down at the 11. A timeout called by the Chargers, and they are going to send the field goal unit out onto the field. Whoo, a nice play by that safety to make that tackle and save that touchdown. Holy cow. And the Texans will retain their lead, but the Chargers do chip away at it just before halftime, and it will be 14-10, heading to the locker room. Pretty interesting first half so far. Just had some pretty good back and forth. It's been difficult to really ascertain who's got a more clear advantage, although I have to say I think the Texans right now are certainly standing with the momentum. Chargers will get the ball first to start the second half, and they will start with great field position from their own 48. He's got a man open over the middle. He'll opt for Anderson on the right, and it's incomplete. Second down coming up. Kemp gonna hand it off. He's got some nice blocking up front. Ferguson past the first down. Into Dallas territory. Nice run. Kemp dropping back. Everybody's open down the field. Just uncork it. Anderson for the TD and the lead! Ralph Anderson gives LA the lead. What a throw by Jack. Nice job by the Chargers there to take the lead back, and that's how you come out of the locker room, boys. You come out with a game plan, ready to rock, ready to roll, and you strike. And they did quickly. Another quick scoring drives. On drives where the Chargers have scored touchdowns, they have done so very quickly. It's very interesting to note. Everybody's open down the field. He'll uncork it. Boydston in stride at the 11, and he's gone! Touchdown! Texans answer right back. My goodness, what the hell is going on here? This was the final score. Hang on. This was the final score I predicted, only the other way. Only we've still got a quarter and a half left to play. From the 33, Lowe will take it. Not much return there, and the Chargers will start at their own 38-yard line. Let's see if they can score quickly again. Handoff goes to Lowe, left side. He's got a lot of blocking up front. He'll get the first down and more past the 50. Down to the Dallas 43. Kemp dropping back. He's got a man open deep on the right side. He needs to throw it. Uncorks for Anderson. Oh! Just overthrown in the corner of the end zone. He had a lot of guys coming right up in his grill, and he needed to get rid of it. This time, Kemp's going to take off, and he'll be tracked down after a gain of 5 on that scramble. 3rd and 5 coming up. You do not want to kick no field goals here. Handoff right side. First down, Chargers. And the drive continues. The rush is on its way, and they'll bring him down in the backfield. A loss of 7. And backs him all the way up to the 39. Kemp dropping back. He's got men open. Gonna step up. Oh, he makes a dodge, and another dodge, and another dodge, and another dodge. What a scramble by Kemp to the 10. All the way down to the 8-yard line. What a scramble to keep the drive alive. He made one man miss, then another, and he throws for Womble here. Touchdown! What a catch by Womble in traffic! The defender is standing right on top of him. He's practically a silhouette. He's practically silhouetted by the defender. It matters not. Touchdown! And the Chargers take the lead back. What a throw. What a pinpoint accurate throw you have to make to fit it in there. Jack Kemp does it, and we've got a duel going on. Last play likely of the third quarter. Haynes gets the first down past the 50. Nice job by Davidson to get that pass off. He was under a lot of pressure, really running for his life there. And we'll head to the 4th and final quarter. Texans with the ball, trailing by 3, 24-21. Throwing for Boydston again. Boydston's got it, and he takes it inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Haven't seen really anything of Spikes all day. At all. Here's another toss to Haynes. He makes one man miss, and he'll take it to the 21. 7-yard gain. Maybe he is sick. They don't seem to be running a lot of... Oh, rush is on its way, and he's sacked! Maurice Schlecker with the sack. Play action. He's got options, throwing for his favorite target. Boydston with the touchdown! Max Boydston! That may be TD number 3 for Boydston and number 4 for Davidson. What a day! Texans lead 28-24. And a squib here. Lowe gonna take it. He'll get past the 50. All the way to the 43. Not the best choice of a kick. Chargers with great starting field position. Play action on first down. He'll throw for Womble. Got it at the 29. Taking it inside the 20. Down at the 16. You know, I think something that's helped both teams' offenses is all the short fields. Lots of short fields today. Throwing for Womble again. Incomplete out the back of the end zone. Kemp's going to hand off this time for Ferguson. Met at the line of scrimmage. Back up on its way. Bring him down. 3rd down and 11. 2:33 on the clock. Trailing by 4. Kemp going to hand it off. No. Play action. Throwing for Womble. Incomplete. 4th down. And they will opt to kick the field goal to draw within 1. Kick by Agahanian is good. 28-27. I can't really say that it's advisable to not go for it in that situation. But I guess they figure they get the Texans off the field with a quick 3 and out. And then a field goal wins it for them. I understand the strategy, but it requires a pretty big butt. Throwing for Boydston again! Another catch for Boydston. How many is that now? My goodness. He's been a big-time go-to guy for Davidson all day. Toss left side. This time it's Spikes. And Spikes getting involved with a 9-yard gain. 9.5, we'll call it. Cheb calling game, barring turnover. We'll see if the Chargers have a miracle in them. Toss goes to Haynes. Tackle made. First down acquired. 55 seconds on the clock. Davidson is gonna throw. Looking, eating up time. Gets the pass off despite the rush. Incomplete through the back of the end zone, but they use up a lot of time. 34 seconds to go. You need a turnover right now. And that's not going to do it. 22 seconds to go. 3rd down and 9 from the 27. Play action. Davidson throwing for Boydston again. He may score again. Oh, wow. Tackled on the goal line. Holy cow. Not that it makes a difference. Texans win it. What a game. Every game this week was close as shit. Every single one went down to the wire. And this one was a hell of a shootout. And look at Davidson. What a performance. 261 passing yards. No turnovers. Completed 66% of his passes. Abner Haynes only 6 carries for 18 yards, but Max Boydston 6 catches, 158 yards. Best single performance by a receiver so far. Only 1 touch for 9 yards by Spikes. Wow. Yeah, you do kind of have to figure something's going on behind the scenes. It's interesting because, okay, you get the win handing the ball off, and you do a great job running the ball in the first game, right? And you win. And your quarterback stinks up the joint. You come into this game, and you don't really run it much at all. And in fact, with your best producer running the ball, you run it with him only once. And then you let your passer, who stunk up the joint, pass it way more. And he does great. What's going on here? I don't know. But it's quite interesting, and today, the Texans get yet another dub by the skin of their teeth. 28-27. Holy cow. That is just incredible. Just incredible. I mean, just wow. All the games this week were just really great. Every game this week was awesome. Okay, if I could get 28-27, I need to go put that in. There we go. Let's report our final score of the day. Oh, man. Incredible games today. Incredible games. Week 2 had some big-time action. And it was my pleasure to call it for you all today. 28-27. Texans get the win. Incredible stuff. Really, really. I really wish Sheets wouldn't just assume I'm writing on it all the time. Because I'm not. And then I'm pressing buttons on other windows, and then I'm changing things in Hergert. Yeah, there you go. You fixed it. Okay. So yeah, that's really annoying. Let me just close that before I don't need it anymore. Whew. Okay, let's take a look at the final standings for this week. Got some interesting stuff, and you know, does the postseason start to take shape this week? Certainly. We have 3 teams sitting at 0-2 in the Cowboys, Patriots, and Packers, which, holy cow. The Patriots I did not see here at all. The other 2 make sense, at least given previous preseason predictions, but, I mean, holy hell, with the way today went, oh my goodness. It It was incredible. It was an incredible week. The Bills are 2-0. They've scored the most points of any team with 59, so that's cool. You have the Texans and Eagles also undefeated, which is exciting. And then the Chargers and the Broncos are 1-1. It's oh man, it's just it's shaping up. It's shaping up to be an interesting one for sure. Let's take a look at what next week's games are. Ooh, Cheb. Next week our teams play each other, which means one of us is going to be 0-3 next week. How exciting! And we get to play at your house. We tie? Yeah. That would be pretty nuts. Imagine if, that would be hilarious. And honestly, with the way they're both playing, I can see it. Just have like a 31-31 tie. That would be really fitting. That would be awesome. They could both be 0-6-1. That would be incredible. And then tie in the Blunder Bowl. That would be magic. That would be magical. I'd have to... Oh my god. That would be awesome. So look forward to that. That might... I'm not sure where that game will fall. I don't know what order we're going to do everything in yet. I like to give myself a few days before I think about it. We've got the Broncos hosting the Packers. Broncos... I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a pick'em. That's a pick'em if I've ever heard one. Broncos versus Packers. That is a pick'em to the max. At Denver. At Denver or at Lambeau, it doesn't matter. Texans, Bills. Yeah. Yeah, that probably... I mean, it ain't Chargers, Eagles. Yeah, I think you're right. Texans, Bills is probably going to be our headliner. Actually, yeah, you make a good point. This order is actually fine. Well, way to go, Challenge. Week 3's order is actually, yeah. Yeah, now that you mention it, that actually is probably pretty much how we'll do it. We'll have a battle of the 2-0 teams be the headliner, the 2 undefeated teams. Watch the Eagles probably hold the Chargers to under 10 points, but still somehow only win by 3. We'll lead off. Yeah, I think leading off with Patriots Cowboys is probably going to be, that'll be a good opener. You and I can get that out of the way early, right? and then just go on with the rest of the week. And, yeah, this order looks good. That looks like some good games. I'm excited for this one. Patriots, Cowboys, I think. I mean, both of those teams have done nothing but play good games. And, both of them have found ways to blow it in the end. So who's gonna blow it for who? To who? At who? Against each other. Right? So, and then, I mean, Broncos, Packers, like I said, that's a pick'em. Cowboys, Patriots, frankly, is a pick'em also. And then, Bills, Texans, I'll have to think about it. That's probably going to be a pretty tight spread, if there is one. And then the Eagles, I would obviously have be the favorite there by... Oh, what the hell? Not 22, doofus. Oh my fucking god. I put the wrong score in. Stop. No. Challenge, don't be a piece of shit. Just let me... I put the wrong score in. I said they scored 22 when they did not. There we go. Fixed. Okay. That was gonna bug the shit out of me. Okay, I think that's good. I'm sure there will be some news stories coming out over the course of the next week. Cheb, when do you how long do you think it'll take you to have the stats for this week? If you had to guess. Here, let's go ahead and move. Ooh, and yeah, other than that, I think we're getting ready to finish up for tonight. What a great week of fantasy football action. SGFL action in full swing. The season starting next week will be in full swing. Officially. That's next week we start seeing some winners next week. I think winner of Texans and Bills. That's going to really give us an idea of who might be a Super Bowl contender alongside the Eagles. I think winner of that game, that could tell the tale. So I'm excited. I think we've got some real good ones lined up for next week. Had a lot of fun this week, yeah. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Oh, we have to finish the here. I need to remod Axion. I need to remod Cheb, and I need to. And you need to do the... A winner of Texans Bills only really gets to go 2-2 and have a real good shot of making the Super Bowl. Yeah. Well... Well, yeah, but, I mean, the winner of the Texans Bills is, you know, set up for... They're 3-0 at that point, and there's... And I want to point out, I looked ahead last week. The Bills and Eagles do not play each other until week 7. So conceivably, they could both be 6-0 going into week 7. Oh, I see what you're saying. That yeah, at the if winner of that game only needs to win 2 of their last 4. Yes, okay. Yeah, and will likely because of the way things are shaping up so far. Yeah, exactly. Because that's pretty much if you win 5 games, you'll probably make the Super Bowl unless 2 teams are like 7-0 and 6-1, or 2 teams are both 6-1. Type shit, like, which, you know, is great, but five wins is a very respectable. That's like the equivalent in a 7-game season. That's like the equivalent of going like 12-4. I would say 4-3 or 4-3 is like 10-6. 3-4 is like 7-9, etc., etc. But yeah, the Bills and Eagles don't play each other until week 7. They could both be 6-0 going into the final week. I mean, there's nothing to say that will happen yet, you know. We got a long way to go until that. But there's a little thing in the back of my mind that, you know, now that we're a couple games in and they're both 2-0, maybe that would be pretty tight. Okay. Oh shit, here, let's settle the... Oh, did you settle the prediction? Oh yeah, okay, you did. What if the Bills and Eagles are 6-0 going into week 7 and nobody else has a chance of making it making the Super Bowl? The Super Bowl? Oh, it's done. Yeah, okay. I mean, then we play the game anyway to see who hosts, because the team with the best record gets to host the Super Bowl. So, you know, still gotta play it. Plus, the other games that week will likely have implications on other bowl games like the Bronze Bowl and the Blunder Bowl. So, even if they are tied at 6-0, that game still matters. Because the Super Bowl does not take place at a neutral site. You get home field, bitch. So, that is something to consider. There is always something to play for. Always. But yeah, Cheb, I think that's gonna do it. I think that's a great week 2 in the books. Thanks for hanging out with me during this time. And thank you so much, of course, Cheb, for doing all of the statistical work. Very much appreciated. You are a very, very appreciated member of the SGFL, and we appreciate all that you do. Everyone that tuned in tonight, thank you so much for doing so. If your favorite team did not win, I'm sorry. They will have another opportunity next week. And you know, if you won some Stoop Bucks, congratulations. If you lost some, tune into my streams and you can always earn some more. Until next time, folks, I'm Staffer, you're the Stoop Gang, and have a good one. Play action, LeBaron. He's got to throw for Dugan. It's incomplete! It's incomplete! The Eagles are going to win it! The Eagles are going to win it! Barring some miracle, the Eagles will win it. Barring some miracle, the Eagles would win it! Oh, and he's in the open field! He's in the open field! He's crossing the mid... Oh my goodness! If he can score a touchdown, he can win it! But he's brought down from behind! The Eagles win! Eagles win! I don't believe what I've just seen! But it's 14-13!